Okay, so here we are. This is David Weimert, aka Ithaca from herperparade.com and bloodypythons.com. And today's video is just to give a little update on the new Calypso cage. We can see we're starting on a new one here. It's a 4-footer here, 4x2, building for a boa. So this is a work in progress right here. But this is what it's about. We sold Calypso's other cage, which was like 8x2x2. This is 8x3x2, so it's actually bigger. And you see it's on casters. We are on 8 casters instead of 6. And it's the sliding glass door or sliding doors rather than the standard lifting door. We had a door that lifted up in the middle last time. It's a little dusty because I've been working in here, but it's stained with a cherry and a darker. I don't know exactly what my wife used, but she stained it. You can see it still holds the plastic liner for the concrete bins. But what I like about this one now is it actually goes lengthwise, not just this way. With 2-foot, it had to go this way. Now it goes this way, which gives you more room. And we did a little bit. We used the cypress mulch still. We did a little bit of stone in it. Just the lower half is stone. That gives you something to scrape off of. And then here's our log. I really enjoy this cage. This one may. You can see the sliding glass doors. See if it open. So the door slides open. And then it's got some ventilation here. And it's got its huge light inside. I still wait on the heat tape. I have a thermostat for it already. Just waiting on my heat tape to come in, and then I'll drill a hole over my wiring for my heat tape, which should be belly heat 1/3 of the way down in that water area down there. But this is a huge. I mean, Calypso is about 10 foot. Say hi, Calypso. You saying, "Oh, what up?" She's about 10 foot, and you can see she is just. This cage will hold to a 24-foot snake. So you can do an anaconda in this if you wanted to. You can do a retic in this if you wanted to. You can do a Burmese python, African rock python, Asian. It doesn't matter. It will house them. And it's actually big enough for 2 for when you do your breeding. You can put 2 in together. There's plenty of room. So it's all white on the inside. It's sealed. This is a latex paint inside sealed. It's got the stone and the log and all that good stuff. But we are very, very happy with how this one turned out. So the doors just slide shut. And then we can go down here, grab this handle, slide you open. See the water dish and Calypso. And she already peed back there. I see it. A little white spot on the bedding back there. You go, girl. But, so, anyway, Calypso. We built this cage for Calypso because my wife wanted to do another one. We sold her last one, which was a beautiful cage as well. Just as beautiful, just a little bit smaller. We improved this one a little bit. Calypso is still for sale. And this cage will be for sale once she sells. We don't want to build another cage unless it's straight for somebody else. You can see the stack on top of it. It's strong enough. It's 3/4 inch plywood, and it's got a 2x4 frame. 8 casters. Only thing left to do, if we needed to, is put handles on the sides for lifting. But with the casters on, you reach underneath it without getting your fingers caught. So yeah, pretty happy with it. It's a beast. Like you can't. It's hard to tell because you are all the stuff stacked on top, but it's huge. That's what she said. I don't think I'd be happy with how it turned out. So hit me up for a price on Calypso. The cage. This cage will probably go. Now keep in mind. This is, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but say a very durable, lifelong cage that will house any snake you want to put in it. I'd go as far as almost any lizard. You can make adjustments if you have like water monitors or something like that, or you know. But it'd fit a beardy in there. It'd fit beardies. It'd fit iguanas. It'd fit savanna monitors. Put sand in the bottom, you know, instead of the cypress mulch. Yeah, it can house pretty much anything. Chinese water dragons. But this cage will probably go for about 700. My last one sold, I think it was 550, and we shipped it, or we delivered it. So, and we will deliver here in Texas within reasonable distance. We'll meet halfway, meet a quarter of the way, meet a third of the way, 95% of the way. As long as we're not driving across states. You cannot ship these; they're too big to ship. They're pre-built, no assembly, and they come with your specs, like the size you want. If you wanted more windows, less windows, smaller windows, different metal handles instead of the wooden ones, brass, copper, casters, no casters, handles, no handles, door flips up instead of sliding doors, door from the top if you want access from the top. I could even install heat coils inside, like so different heating structures. I can do belly heat. I can do the like ceramic bulbs for lizards, not recommended for snakes. So don't ask me to put one in for your snake, because I'll probably tell you no. But if you have a lizard, I'll probably put it in a screen, wire, or galvanized steel mesh with the heat coils in there for desert animals, but not for snakes. They'll burn themselves. And it'll come with a thermostat. If you want a thermostat, pretty much for thermostats and heat tape, I charge for the cost of those. So don't get mad at me when you want a Herpstat 4. and you ask them why I'm charging like an extra $360. Well, that's because the thermostat's another $360. But I can do anything from a $50 thermostat to a however high you want, $360 thermostat if you want. So I use the Flex Watt heat tape. Alright, so that's enough of that. Remember, if we can do it, so can you.